Hello, dear students. Let's talk to you about writing. I know most people have difficulties in getting high scores in writing task 2. Mainly, they have difficulties in reflecting or describing their own opinions or feelings freely. So, before beginning the explanation of a new topic, I want to remind you the assessment criteria of writing task. So, four criteria are available in writing task. For example, the first one is task achievement. So, task achievement is very important because your 25% of your score depends on these criteria. So, here your understanding will be analyzed, will be checked. So how did you get the question? How did you get the meaning of the topic? Will be analyzed and checked. And next criteria is vocabulary range. So again, 25% contains of your final results. In vocabulary range, this is very important to choose a correct word, appropriate word for the topic. According to the topic, it is very important to focus on word choice. And next one is grammar range. These days, most students, especially candidates, are really keen on using framed grammar structures. But my recommendation, please do not use such kind of framed grammar structures without knowing or without having enough knowledge. Please do not write or do not use such kind of structures. Beforehand, try to be informed about advanced grammar structures like coordinating conjunctions or some more contrastive ideas conjunctions. In this case, you will get high score. And here again, it contains 25%. So the last criteria is coherence and cohesion. This criteria is considered the most important one. Why? Because here your ideas and their logical connection will be checked. Here it is very important to support your own ideas. You know that most students have difficulties in keeping the structure in writing task. Like, first of all, they try to give their own idea, and after that, they have difficulties in supporting. You know that without supporting, your ideas will be nonsense. And then the last stage, you will have to exemplify your own ideas. In this case, you may prove your listener, you may prove your reader that you are right. You know that in writing task 2, the most important target must be attract the reader and just try to mostly focus on your skill that you are good at writing, you are good at reflecting your own ideas. This is very important. So this last stage again contains 25% of your final score. So these are all of them were assessment systems. Today, I want to give you more explanation about problem solution essays. So let's come to our main topic, problem solution essay. Today, we will discuss with you the problem overpopulation. You know that overpopulation of urban areas is really increasing day by day. So what is the consequence of this situation, and what kind of recommendations, what kind of solutions we may offer to our society? So topic is overpopulation of urban areas has led to numerous problems. So explain the problems and suggest ways that governments and individuals can tackle these problems. This is our main topic. After just looking through the main topic, please look through the topic again one more time to get the meaning properly. Like after looking through and after just getting the meaning of the topic, please do mind map on your own, like gathering information, brainstorming. Here you know that overpopulation in cities, so what is the problem, what are the negative sides of overpopulation? First of all, it is really difficult. Like as an example, there were given some more ideas. Only you will have to support these ideas. First of all, overpopulation in cities, negative side, difficult to provide services for all people. Of course, it is difficult to provide services, like it can be gas or electricity, it can be delivery of water, just running water. It can be some problematic issue, even delivery service too. And next one, problems in public transportation. Needless to say that if the cities are really overcrowded, transportation will be crowded too. So, and again, it leads to some more traffic jams. It leads to some more, how can I say, catastrophic situations on our ways. And then, as a continuation, it was crowded buses, trains, metro, and you know that this situation may influence on the quality of transportation system too. Next one, large volumes of uncollected waste. You know that it means that one individual can produce a lot of waste. And so it will be really hard to collect all kind of individuals' wastes a lot, just frequently. And next one, the loss of habitat and food sources. You know that in order to make a lot of accommodation, in order to provide the individuals with their houses, in order to decrease the rate of homelessness, we'll have to cutting down, and again we'll have to destroy some more nests or habitats of animals too, creatures too. And again, a problematic issue, this is food sources. Of course, it will be really difficult to provide, to supply all the people of the city with food, enough food. Next one, of course, significant impact on human health. Why? What is the impact of overpopulation in human health? This is very difficult to support here. I can say that you know that through cutting down the trees or through just making a lot of accommodation, of course, leads to some air pollution and again noise pollution, and of course it leads to some allergic just illnesses or some more serious illnesses on our human health. Here again, one more time, it was written about air pollution and automobile exhaust and greater poverty. Of course, you know that if people just migrate from their own countryside into cities, of course, it leads to some greater poverty. How? Here we must support. You know that keeping the structure and supporting your own ideas is very important, because here logical connection must be kept. You know, again, just I want to remind you, you know, please keep the structure in writing an essay. For example, a lot of people, a lot of candidates have difficulties in supporting because, first of all, they try to give their own idea, but without supporting or without giving some more examples. Of course, do not try to give your own experience examples. Please try to give more just facts or scientific analysis in your writing an essay. This is really helpful to increase your score. So here, just step 3, classifying ideas for describing the problem. So why it is problem? Here, just supporting system were written, like air pollution, So air pollution like automobile exhaust, houses and factories. And as an example, it was written lung respiratory diseases, like as I said above, mentioned above, about allergic reactions, allergic illnesses. And again, large volumes of uncollected waste, of course it leads to some more stress or depression, and again infectious diseases. And next, the most important thing, of course, it has a significant influence on our environment. You know, in the countryside, it is really, we feel that the weather is really fresh comparing to the city. And you know that people today are really suffering from noise pollution too. They have some difficulties in concentrating, you know, and again, it leads to some more serious illnesses. So in body too, we should support our ideas. Again, one more time, I'm reminding you. And next one, yeah, again, overpopulation in cities. Here, as an example, I tried to give how to support your ideas. And next one, this is, yeah, body paragraph. But in body paragraph, you know that before just writing an essay, please try to structure your essay. For example, if you are planning to give one solution and one problem, please try to divide it into two parts. Like in the first part, please try to give your problem. What is the problem? What is the negative side of this issue? And the next paragraph, please try to give solution. And here, keep the balance. For example, you have given one problem and you must give again one solution too. Just in body paragraph 1, you have given 2 issues, and in paragraph 2 you are trying to give more solutions. Here you will try, it means that you have just destroyed the structure. So next one is, I want to give you the structures of paragraphs in problem solution essay. First of all, this is of course introduction. Introduction consists of 3 parts. I say 3 parts. First one is, of course, hook. So what is hook? You know that hook, directly we may say that it is just kind of attracting someone. You know that in this part, please try to give general background information, and it supports your essays reading. I mean, you know that most examiners, especially exam takers, are really bored with checking your works again and again, you know, at least 100 people, or maybe it can be more than 100 people just who have writing task, and they have to check turn by turn. Here, just one thing, try to attract your exam checker, try to attract your reader. Hook serves to attract your reader. Here you may give some more quote. You may start your introduction with some more quote, or just with some more just interesting topic based just sayings. And hook, it is just only background information. You know that it's up to you. If necessary, if you want to attract, just please try to give. So this next part of introduction is thesis. So what is thesis? Thesis, I call it as a bridge because it serves to connect with introduction and main paragraphs. In thesis, you will try to indicate your next plans. I mean, in next paragraphs, what are you going to write and what are you going to support? This is thesis part. And paraphrasing, you know what is paraphrasing? So in paraphrasing part, this is main how can I say, main focus on just revealing the issue, I mean the topic. Here just it is the one again renaming the topic happens in paraphrasing part, like how can I say, in paraphrasing we will rewrite the topic again one more time through using reported speech, through reordering the sentences. Parts of speech will change their just places, or through using some more passive voice, or through using some more synonyms or definitions. And paraphrasing part, of course, it is really necessary to change the topic from the original one. And next one, let's come to the body paragraph. So in body paragraph, just in the first paragraph, we will analyze the problem. We will analyze the issue. So why this problem must be solved? Why this problem is really actual to be solved? Why, how can I say, what is the negative side of overpopulation? Of course, here in this paragraph, we must prove it. It is real problem and it is urgent. We must solve it at once. Here in body, we will give these details. Let's come to body 2. So in body 2, my own recommendation, please try to give at least 2 solutions, but 3 solutions will be more, but 2 solutions will be normal and perfect. Solution 1, and solution 2. Here in next body paragraph, we will give the first solution and we will give supporting details and example. As an example, for example, as we mentioned above in the main just part in step 2, just the one solution of overpopulation can be encouraging people to not to migrate. How? We must offer a solution. And so as an example, we must give some more just solutions or some more recommendations how to tackle this issue, how to tackle this problem. And the last part is usually conclusion part. What should we do in conclusion part? This is, I call it like call to action. What is call to action? We must encourage our peers, we must encourage our friends to solve this problem. I mean, we must encourage our peers, our acquaintances not to migrate, not to be the reason for overpopulation. This is conclusion part, call to action. Especially, I call this part, conclusion part, as an introduction, as a logical continuation of introduction part. So this topic is mainly just focusing on problem solution essay. I want to give again one more information about problem solution essay. So this is some things to avoid. So what kind of things we must avoid doing? First of all, having too many ideas. You know that in mind map process, in organizing our ideas, we try to get more ideas, but not all of them are so suitable, but not all of them can be supported perfectly. Therefore, we must sort out our ideas that lead to get higher score. Next one, not supporting our ideas well. From the beginning, just I'm reminding how to support and why supporting is very important. Of course, logical division, logical link is very necessary to keep the structure in writing task. Next one is not connecting the problems and solutions. So we give some more solution that is really general. So we cannot, how can I say, tackle the issues through these solutions. So problem must be suitable, must be appropriate with solutions. And the last one, not being specific enough. You know that a lot of just candidates have difficulties in giving example, like they try to give their own examples from their own experiences, and they try to give examples from some, how can I say, specific minor details. Please avoid giving such kind of details. So today we wanted to talk to you about writing task 2 and problem solution essay. I hope this information will be helpful for you, and I wish you happy writing. Thanks a lot. See you next time.